Hey everybody, this is Greth for Greth Story Time. This is video 2 of my mini batch. I had another video planned out, but I don't quite remember what it is. But, if you notice, I posted 3 videos before I posted these other ones I just started uploading from 2 years ago. I put in the comments, the description, the underbar, whatever you guys call it now, crotch bar, I don't care what you call it. I said I posted, these videos are roughly 2 years old. Actually, I've learned in September, this upcoming September, they're actually turning 3 years old. Oh my god, right? And that was back in my sophomore year in high school. I think. Hold on. No, I think that was my junior year in high school. I don't remember. Sophomore, junior year. Who cares? That's the past. And I gotta say, I was quite a crazy kid back then. And it's still kind of crazy now, but not as crazy. And back then, I didn't have this awesome chin hair. Anyway, to the point of the video. In my last video, I was explaining about this customer giving me a hard time about signs. I think this story came from the same day. Oh, man. This is probably going to be a quick video because it's not really a long story. I'm trying to remember what exactly happened. Now I remember. So, you know, it's after this ordeal with the signs, I go on with life and things kind of slow down a bit. So I'm just blipping things through like I normally do. Boop, 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 you know, having a good time. Not really. Just being bored out of my mind while I'm scanning crap. In fact, I'm so bored I'm hardly making conversation. Which is a bad thing, because normally I'm a guy who likes giving conversation. So I come up to this woman, because, as always, in my store, you're always asked to scan their savings cards first. This has always been the case since I started working here 2 years ago. In fact, I would be working at my current job for 2 years this month. On the 15th. I call for a celebration video. But I don't have anything to celebrate. I'll just probably get myself a little cake. But no, that's besides the point. So I'm asking for the card first. Like I always do now. Because they really want us to do everything by the books now. We have to dress right. We have to wear the proper stuff. It has to be clean, pressed. You have to have a clean shave. The hell with shaving. I don't like shaving. You have to greet your customers, you have to thank their customers for coming, and make sure you welcome them back. Thank you for shopping, A&P. Please come again. I don't do any of that. I'm sorry. That's just meaningless in my book. Why would I want to welcome somebody back? I mean, well, I guess I can understand. Oh, come back anytime. Oh, that's good to know. It was like, whatever. Now I'm getting out of the point of the video. So I scan the card first. Well, asking to scan the card first. And she's like, I like to do it at the end. I'm like, but ma'am, I have to do it first. My manager would prefer I do it first. In fact, I was threatened to get fired once because I wasn't doing it first. I'm pretty sure it was a lie, but I rather do everything by the books now. Not everything, but most things. Like scanning the card first and stickering everything. And then she starts giving me this attitude because I asked for her card first. I mean, what's the big deal? Just give me your card. Is it going to waste that much time for you to get the card? It's like, okay. And she goes on this little rant. It's like, it's inconsistent with all the other cashiers. Not everybody does it first. I'm like, I know, but I want to do it first. And then she goes like, I want to speak to your manager. I'm like, oh, come on. Turn to customer service. Could you go get the manager, please? Manager comes down. Well, it doesn't come down, but more like comes straight to my register. It's like, Chris, seems to be the problem. And I'm like, before I even get to bring the words out of my mouth. She already starts explaining everything. I'm like, well, what she said, pretty much. She's all upset because I won't let her scan the card last because I asked for the bonus card. And she goes on to say, it's not inconsistent with all the other cashiers, blah, blah, telling the whole thing she told me to the manager. And the manager's all like, oh, ma'am, we prefer that we do the card first, and blah, blah, blah. So pretty much, the manager, saying all that, pretty much bitch slapped her in the face, like, yeah, just give him the card so we could get on with our lives. This was a waste of my time, and I'd rather get back to doing what I'm doing. Essentially, the vibe I was getting, even though he was nice about the entire thing. And quite frankly, I thought it was funny as hell on the inside. I kind of giggled a bit like a schoolgirl. No homo. So, this is Greth for Guest Storytime. That's all the time for this video, and if I remember what I was going to do next, there'll be more videos than this. We'll see.